Mountains rise in forms so extraordinary they seem like visions from another world. Some stand as colossal stone fortresses, their flat summits guarded by sheer vertical cliffs. Others ascend in perfect symmetry, lone volcanic cones mirrored against endless forests. There are ranges of jagged white peaks, spires, and towers piercing the sky like ancient blades. Together they reveal the endless artistry of the earth, each peak a story etched in stone. Today, we'll uncover 25 secret mountains so astonishing, they will leave you utterly speechless. Mount Roraima stands out as a giant stone table, more than 9,200 feet high, 12 miles wide, and wrapped by towering vertical cliffs. Nearly 2 billion years old, the quartzite block is seen as one of Earth's ancient witnesses. Stone walls, 1,300 feet tall, once made it unreachable, like a fortress floating in the sky. Its summit holds eroded rocks shaped strangely and crystal-clear lakes that shine like mirrors. This unreal scene inspired Arthur Conan Doyle to write The Lost World, imagining dinosaurs still alive. Today, the mountain is a famous adventure site, drawing visitors seeking a mystical experience beyond imagination. The Dolomites are famous for a magical phenomenon, where limestone glows pink and orange at sunset, making them a rare masterpiece of light. Stretching about 86 miles in northeastern Italy, the range looks like a giant fortress with sharp cliffs and deep valleys. The Dolomites were created from ancient sea rocks more than 200 million years old, still holding coral and prehistoric fossils. Its landscapes amaze visitors with colorful flower meadows and crystal-clear glacial lakes reflecting the mountains. In history, the area saw fierce battles, leaving trench systems and shelters scattered on the slopes. UNESCO listed the Dolomites as a World Natural Heritage Site in 2009, honoring both their beauty and scientific value. Mount Fuji stands out with its rare, perfect cone shape at 103.90 feet, seen as Japan's highest peak and one of the world's most famous mountains. The mountain was created by many violent eruptions, layers of lava and ash forming its grand stratovolcano shape. Fuji holds deep spiritual meaning as one of three sacred peaks, seen as a symbol of eternity and the link between heaven and earth. The scenery shifts, with the season's green forests in summer, red leaves in autumn, and pure snow in winter. Today, climbing Fuji is a special journey where visitors explore nature and approach profound spiritual value. Mount Bromo is famous for its massive crater, constantly steaming, standing 71 feet tall, and known as one of Asia's most striking volcanoes. Rising from a vast sea of sand, the mountain looks surreal, especially at sunrise when the sky glows. Bromo is an active volcano shaped by violent eruptions in the past, leaving a crater nearly half a mile wide. Its scenery is a contrast with ash-covered peaks, while the slopes are green with rich vegetation. Locals see it as sacred, tied to ancient legends, and hold yearly rituals offering gifts for harvest blessings. Today, Mount Bromo draws thousands of visitors to trek ride horses across the sands and stand beside the mighty crater. Huangshan is praised as the most beautiful mountain in China, known for magical scenery and a mysterious feel like walking into a fairy realm. Its sea of clouds makes peaks over 5,900 feet appear to float in the sky, turning real views into paintings. Sheer cliffs, once ancient seabeds, were pushed up over millions of years, now forming an unmatched geological wonder. Pines grow on bare rock, some leaning into air, defying gravity and surviving harsh storms for centuries. In winter, the whole range turns into a living ink painting, covered in white snow and icy pine. Huangshan is not just a destination, it is a portal into a surreal world between earth and sky. Mount Olympus stands nearly 9,573 feet, not only Greece's highest peak, but also the heart of ancient legend. Greeks saw it as the meeting place of heaven and earth, a sacred ground beyond human reach. Its unique contrast comes from lying only 11 miles from the Aegean Sea, while its summit stays snow-covered year-round. Olympus hosts over 1,700 plant species and many rare animals, proving its ecological richness. In 1913, climbers first reached its summit, beginning the modern era of mountaineering in Greece. Today, Olympus is a national pride, tied to myth, and also a paradise for nature and adventure lovers. Mount Nyiragongo is called the world's most dangerous volcano, with a giant lava lake, wide, glowing hot and bright day and night. At 113.80 feet, Nyiragongo towers above Congo as a majestic landmark of the Virunga Range. The mountain was shaped by the East African Rift tectonics, proof of Earth's power to reshape itself. The scenery is defined by contrast, a summit glowing red with lava, while slopes remain green with rainforest. Today, Nyiragongo attracts scientists and adventurers, a place both breathtaking and dangerously symbolic. Mount Taranaki rises about 860 feet, with a near-perfect cone shape, making it one of the most recognizable mountains in the world. It is a stratovolcano, last erupting in the 19th century and closely monitored due to its average cycle of about 90 years. From above, the park boundary forms a perfect circle around it, looking like a magical ring on the green plain. In winter, its snowy peak contrasts with green fields below, creating a spectacular and visually striking landscape. Its perfect form once allowed it to replace Mount Fuji in several international films. Today, it is a famous trekking and climbing site, though sudden weather shifts make the journey dangerous. Mount Shasta rises 149 feet, standing as a massive lone volcano, both majestic and holding the threat of future eruptions. The mountain has 7 glaciers that survive year-round, making it one of the rare ice strongholds outside Alaska. Many native tribes see Shasta as a sacred mountain home of gods and ancestral spirits with deep spiritual meaning. The peak is also tied to mysterious legends, including the tale of a hidden underground city called Lemuria. Today, it is considered one of the strongest energy centers on Earth, drawing spiritual seekers and those searching for enlightenment. Mount Shasta blends geology, nature, and mythology, creating awe for anyone who comes near. Cordillera del Paine impresses with granite peaks over 9,000 feet, formed by ancient magma and glaciers, leaving surreal shapes. The mountains stand out with contrasts between bright granite and dark sediment, creating natural patterns like an artwork. Green valleys, turquoise lakes, and towering grey walls together form an epic masterpiece of nature. The turquoise lakes exist because melting ice crushed rocks into powder that reflects sunlight in brilliant tones. Fierce winds here force travelers to fight for balance, making every step feel like a true adventure. In 1978, UNESCO named the area a biosphere reserve, proving its rare global value. Mount Vesuvius is the only active volcano on continental Europe, standing about 4,200 feet tall and symbolizing both beauty and fear in Italy. Its huge crater, nearly 2,000 feet across, still vents gas and steam from deep within. The famous AD 79 eruption was among the first natural disasters recorded in detail in human history. Fed by tectonic collision, Vesuvius has the potential to erupt again at any time. Fertile soils around it grow grapes, olives, and benefit from rich volcanic minerals. Today, Vesuvius is both a national park and a tourist site, showing the balance of destruction and life. Aoraki Mount Cook amazes with its snowy summit, reaching 1,318 feet, the highest peak of New Zealand, and an eternal symbol of the Southern Alps. The mountain was shaped by tectonic uplift and glaciers, leaving steep cliffs and sharp ridges. Huge glaciers flow from its slopes, feeding valleys and carving majestic wild scenery. The name Aoraki in Maori means sky piercer, tied to legends of human connection with the universe. As the training ground for great climbers, Aoraki confirmed New Zealand's place in world mountaineering history. Today, it is a paradise for adventurers and a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its natural and cultural value. Mount Pulag is called the Playground of the Gods because from its nearly 9,600 feet peak, the sea of clouds and starry sky overwhelm all visitors. Climbers pass through tropical forest into misty, moss-covered woods before reaching golden grasslands stretching endlessly. At sunrise, the rolling sea of clouds makes the place look surreal, like another world. Ancient mummies hundreds of years old were discovered here, proving strong beliefs in immortality among past people. The combination of majestic nature, mystical culture, and archaeological value makes this place truly unique. Mount Kenya is known as a natural wonder of Africa, standing more than 17,000 feet high, formed from an ancient volcano that stopped erupting millions of years ago. It holds shimmering glaciers, crystal-clear ice lakes, and ice fields that survive directly on the equator, something almost unthinkable. giant lobelia and Senecio plants towering above 20 feet fill the slopes, making visitors feel like stepping into another world. Its slopes display different ecological zones, from lush forests to cold alpine grasslands, creating a journey with many layers. In 1997, UNESCO listed it as a World Heritage Site, acknowledging its global significance. The mountain unites grandeur, unique ecosystems, and deep spiritual meaning, attracting both scientists and adventurers. Aconcagua is not a volcano, but it burns in the minds of those who dare test the limits of human survival. It was formed by ancient continental collision, with stone layers folded like exposed fossil waves over millions of years. Winds can reach 80 miles per hour, tearing tents and turning movement into a life or death game. The climb spans over 40 miles across changing climates, where each step drains energy and will. No ropes, no special gear, just you, your boots, and endurance measured by every hard breath. Aconcagua does not beat you with slopes, but with persistence. Only those who truly want it reach the glory. Jebel Toubkal impresses with its height of 113,671 feet, making it the tallest mountain in North Africa and a majestic natural symbol of Morocco. The mountain was created through millions of years of tectonic movement, forming diverse layers of limestone, granite, and ancient lava. A historic milestone came in 1923, when humans first reached its summit, making it a mountaineering legend of Africa. Today, Toubkal continues to attract travelers seeking challenge and the chance to witness its grandeur. The Rocky Mountains tower, with peaks above 14,000 feet, snow-covered year-round, symbolizing grandeur and strength. Formed over tens of millions of years by tectonic collisions, they rose as giant cliffs from Earth's crust. Stretching more than 3,000 miles, the range holds deep valleys, turquoise lakes, and massive glaciers, like a world from another realm. It is home to large animals from grizzlies to eagles, keeping the wilderness intact. Biodiversity thrives from pine forests to alpine meadows and frozen lands. Today, the Rockies are an adventure destination where people meet nature's wonders beyond imagination. Nevis feels like entering a land of endless winter where snow can fall during any month of the year. Though not very tall by global standards, its harsh weather makes many climbers give up halfway. The scenery keeps changing from wet, slippery rocks to white ice blankets to clouds blocking all views. On rare, clear days, people can see over 100 miles from the summit, a well-earned reward for the hard journey. Wind blowing through rock gaps makes eerie sounds, as if the mountain speaks an ancient language. Climbing Ben Nevis is not just reaching a peak, but discovering the limits of yourself. Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, the highest mountain in Africa, and also the tallest freestanding peak in the world. The mountain has three main cones: Kibo, Mawenzi, and Shira, with Uhuru Peak on Kibo as the highest point, snow-covered year-round. What makes it unique is the climb that passes through 5 ecosystems, from rainforest to alpine desert and finally icy glaciers. In 1889, Hans Meyer and Ludwig Purcheler became the first to successfully reach the summit, beginning the era of Kilimanjaro exploration. For the native Chaga people, the mountain is sacred land, tied to ancestors and ancient legends. Today, Kilimanjaro is not only a world-famous adventure destination, but also a cultural symbol and national pride of Tanzania. Mesa Verde, impressive not only for its scenery, but also for its remarkable cultural heritage. Ancient Pueblo people built durable stone homes that lasted centuries in the arid environment. These stone works reflect creativity in using natural resources and construction techniques. They also show the deep connection between people and the rugged landscape. Mesa Verde became a national park and remains sacred in indigenous cultural memory. Today, visitors come not only to admire natural beauty, but also to learn about a civilization that thrived for millennia. Mount Kosciuszko impresses with being the highest, yet not scary, offering friendly terrain and fresh air. It rises about 7,300 feet, formed by ancient tectonic shifts and shaped by ice ages over time. Unlike typical cold, sharp peaks, this place has blooming wildflowers, sunny meadows, and green grass in summer. From the summit, you see a full 360 view of mountain ranges, stretching like a blue-gray carpet under the sky. In winter light, snow allows skiing, while in summer it's perfect for hiking and cycling. Mount Kosciuszko is not only a geographic high point, but a place where humans and nature live in harmony. Mount Rinjani is famous for being both grand and harsh, standing about 12,500 feet high with a crater lake and a rare inner cone. It was created by massive eruptions of shifting plates, leaving a crater miles wide filled with blue water. The climate shifts fast, with sunny mornings, thick fog by noon, hail in the afternoon, and freezing nights. Multi-day treks pass through forests, waterfalls, and bare ridges, offering a challenge many travelers seek. For local people, the mountain is sacred, tied to rituals and traditions passed for generations. Mount Rinjani proves nature can grant perfect beauty and sudden fear at the same time. Mount Sinai rises about 7,500 feet tall, standing as a striking landmark in the heart of the Sinai Desert. Its geology was formed millions of years ago through the uplifting of massive tectonic plates. The mountain is composed of red granite, glowing with radiant colors at sunrise and sunset. The climb to the summit involves more than 3,700 steep stone steps, creating a demanding physical challenge. Many describe the moment at the summit as touching the boundary between humanity and eternity.